about big ideas, and today he's introducing you to a mom who turned hers into a multi-million-dollar company called Her Look. Please welcome the host of The Big Idea, Donny Deutsch and Kerry O'Brien. And Kerry, I want to get to your genius concept, which women love. And then Donny, first I want to talk about this week and last, a lot of people were talking about your interview with Ann Coulter, where you asked her about her perfect world. And I want you to see this clip. Check it out.
We just want Jews to be perfected, as they say.
Wow, you didn't really say that, did you?
Yeah, no, that's what Christianity is. We believe the Old Testament, but ours is more like Federal Express. You have to obey laws.
In my old
we know we're all sinners.
When you say something absurd like that, there's no.
What's absurd?
Jews are going to be perfected. I'm going to go off and try and perfect myself.
That's what
Ann Coulter,
the New
author
Testament
of
is.
If Democrats had any brains, they'd be Republicans, and if Ann Coulter had any brains, she would not say Jews need to be perfected.
And you're looking at two Christians here who, when she says we're not in that we. You handled that, I thought, perfectly. Watching it now, what are your thoughts?
It's interesting. My show is all about, the irony is about positive and people going for the American dream. That's what we're talking about today. And I actually had her on to talk about her successful business model, love her or hate her, and she drifted there. I'm going to do a little market research. Here's my theory, because I think people are just tired of stupid and hate. Would you rather talk about somebody saying something moronic, or would you rather talk about making millions and being happy?
Making millions and being happy.
Rest my case.
Thank you. Kerry, speaking of, I have to tell you that this concept is so genius. And you had this, being a pregnant woman, it's not a, you get moments and bursts of energy, but you definitely have moments where you don't know what you're doing. You were 7 months pregnant when you got this started, and I could not be more impressed.
Oh, thank you.
How did you come up with the name?
Well, the name Takeouts, I knew that I wanted to come up with a line of accessories. You know, my friends would always come to me and they would say, what do I wear under this outfit? What do I wear under that outfit? And they knew about makeup, they knew about fashion, but, you know, underwear was an afterthought. And they kind of came up to me, and it came to me to come up with this whole line. So I knew I had to kind of, you know, update these and make them fun. So I came out with Takeouts the Better Boob Job.
Yeah,
and I took something
so cute.
Something that was out there in the marketplace, which are silicone bra inserts, and I made them fun. I turned them from a secret lingerie item to a fun fashion accessory.
What's that supposed to do?
We're all set.
To Ann Coulter, Baruch Atah Adonai. There we go, all right?
Put them in your bra and it adds a cup size. It's made of medical grade silicone gel.
So triple G.
Yes, let me tell you, the alphabet is expired right here, Sherry. You're all set. You're in like Z. You really are. Donny, you see entrepreneurs a lot, right? So when you see Kerry, is she the epitome of the kind of person?
You know, it's interesting. From Bill Gates on down, you know, I talk to the billionaires and I talk to the moms at home. And the secret is, guys, everybody can do it. You first have to kind of say, why not me? There are no geniuses out there, trust me. And then the other thing is, and I think this is the way, Kerry, this is what we talked about on the show, think about your day. Anytime during the course of your day you're getting dressed and something doesn't fit right, or your kids, you're giving them a bottle and it's difficult to do, whenever you say, I'm annoyed about something, there's an idea in there somewhere. And what she did, she was like, wait a second, panty lines? I'm no different than the other woman. Can't we do something about these panty lines?
Right.
That's a business idea.
Right.
It's not brain surgery. You all have them. And I think that's the key thing. And then you just go for it.
Do something about it,
do
right?
There's something that most people who are successful with their businesses say. Is there
Here's the common thread. Be passionate about it. Do what you love. You know, sometimes in life we get pitted into, this is what you're supposed to do for work, and no, this is fun. If you love music, that's your business. If you love kids, that's your business. Then it's not work. And every person I've talked to, like I said, from the billionaires on down, when I say, what's the key to success? Find something you love. If I ask you guys the same thing, you love what you do.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, it's nothing. There's no brain surgery, guys, and that's it. And then don't be afraid of failing. Failure's okay.
And you, Kerry, you weren't, because you, I mean, at 7 months pregnant, you flew across the country. You went to California, took your husband, then you drove up and down the court. You had a meeting with a department store, right?
I think it's really important when someone has an idea, they should let as many people know about their idea as possible. I had a friend of a friend that knew the president of Henry Bendel.
Okay, that's a good friend.
Yes, and I was 7 months pregnant. I waddled into his office with my makeshift takeout box because I didn't have it quite ready yet. And I showed it to him, and he bought it on the spot, which was really, you know, my first customer.
Wow.
So then we went, I'm like, this baby's coming. We better get some more stores. So I went to LA and went from stores from LA to San Francisco.
You went door to door to door?
I did. I had a targeted list.
She does the knock. When you have a product, you make your first product, Jim Cook, who made, Boston beer, you knock on a door. You sell one store at a time. People want new things. Even you broke, I think it was Neiman Marcus was your first one?
Neiman Marcus was my first major department store, and it took a long time to get there, but it was with our Commando, which is...
It's great.
It's underwear
so
it's underwear that doesn't have any elastic.
It's just like one piece.
Yes.
It's right.
It doesn't have any elastic or trim. I kept on saying, why does underwear need to have elastic?
There's one.
Yes, look.
We have so Elizabeth and I can wear the same size.
We do have multiple sizes of our product, and it comes in 4 different styles and 17 different colors. But I kept on asking, why does there have to be elastic in underwear? It always bothered me that panty lines were still in existence.
Yes.
Even if you wear a thong, you still get like what I call.
Wait a second.
Do you like these?
By the way, we have elastic in our underwear. Why is nothing going on for men here?
Well, there's your next idea.
If you want to, Donnie. I mean, I'm not saying anything.
Squeeze into those.
But I think it's important for the moms out there to understand is that I really didn't have any background in fashion.
That's another key also, guys.
Right.
We have a thing on the show that we say, no experience necessary. Sometimes when you don't have experience, that's the better quality because you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
And that's where greatness comes from. So it doesn't matter. Case in point in Kerry, I don't care. You've never done toys before. You'll probably do something fresher in toys than anybody else.
It's a new look on it.
You don't need the experience.
Oh, I
Sometimes
like your
having experience is better. It's
advice. I
really
do.
true. There's no, guys, I'm telling you. Who's got an idea in this
Congratulations,
audience
Kerry.
right now? Who's got an idea right now in the audience?
They have ideas, and they're going to do something about it, Donnie, because you just told them to, Kerry. Congratulations. The line is exceptional.
Those are low beams.
You're going to figure that one out in the low beams right here.
Low beams.
Yeah, they're going to figure that out. I want to thank Donnie and Kerry for being with us today because we're almost out of time. But guess what? Everyone in our audience is going home with their own set of takeouts and the better boob job. And when we come back, we're having transgender star of Dirty Sexy Money, Candace Kane. You put those right here on the beat.
Sweetie, got you this new phone with a full keyboard. 'Cause you're my number one. 'Cause you're my